after the shows, the level of hype and enthusiasm, and for international listeners, just to give you some perspective, where I went on the weekend is nowhere near Gympie.
Yeah.
It is probably like a 15, 20-hour drive away.
We said
From Gympie.
for Gympfest, attendance was mandatory if you lived within a 4-hour radius. A lot of people living 10 plus hours away disregarded that
It's
little
almost
proviso.
in Victoria, which is the southern part of Australia. We're still in southern Australia here, where I went on the weekend. And like, it's southern New South Wales.
Yeah.
Not joking, over 16-hour drive from Albury. Yeah. 30 plus people, I'm not exaggerating, minimum, was like, on the way out, was like, thanks for the show, great show. By the way, see you at Gympfest. They're all coming. Carloads of people.
That's awesome.
Groups of 6 going, oh, we're all going to be there. Here's
That's
the actual
incredible.
problem. I think we're going to, you know how we were like arming and ahhing of if we could fill this theatre?
1,000.
Sure. It may be thousands, and now our biggest problem is not if we can fill it, it's how we're going to accommodate so many people. We need to start building a stadium in Gympie now.
Yeah, I've thought about this.
We need to start building up the footy oval with a grandstand.
We could reach out to Lord Money Ryan, see if he'll invest.
I
Be an
think it's
angel
worth
investor
it.
in building a whole stadium. I think it's worth it. Because obviously we did have to cancel Gympfest this year. Elements out of our control.
I'm not joking. About 20 people out of my Wagga crowd. And that was a way smaller show. We're
That's
like, yeah, we're going to be there.
concerning because we think that after the response from the listener, within 4-hour radius, 1,000 people, absolutely. If people from further away than that are also traveling, it blows out the capacity.
I'm
heaps.
not even joking here.
Are you joking?
No,
Ah,
I'm not even.
Just checking.
Thanks. And I'm not.
Okay.
Just to clarify one more time.
Yeah.
I truly
Hang
think
on.
this
No,
is
never mind.
not even an attempt at comedy.
Okay.
I truly think Gympfest next year will sell out in one day.
In one
I'm
day.
not joking.
You think that people...
The level of in-person demand that I've seen is out of control. In
You
Melbourne,
think-
it happened in Melbourne
Yeah.
and Geelong. Like people in Geelong were like, I was like, okay, whatever. These people are talking shit. The first weekend I brushed it off as a joke.
Yeah.
These people were like, we've all got off work. We're coming and we're going to make a week
the
out
short
of it.
notice one. So now with the one where there is
No,
time...
because they're like, because you've given us notice, 2022, we're going to be there. Yeah, so many people told me they were coming to this year's one before that got cancelled.
Yeah. And now this one, there's so much notice.
1 year of promotion ahead. Mark my words, Gympfest will sell out in one day.
One day. So you think that 1,000 people are going to buy tickets and then sort out their travel?
All I'm going to say is good luck getting a ticket.
I agree.
Tickets will go on sale. We'll say a time. Say if we say 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You refresh that at 11:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Too late.
I just had to do that buying tickets for you and me for Jim Jeffries.
Yeah.
Sold out in a day. I had to split us up.
Yeah.
You reckon we're going to be in Gympie, we're going to be on the same level as Jim Jeffries.
100%.
Capacity.
Yes.
In a
we and I dare say it again. I'm sick. I know this is a comedy podcast.
Are you joking
and
right
I'm not,
now?
This
is he
the thing.
joking?
I'm not joking. I know this is a comedy podcast, and here's another non-joke for you.
Okay.
We'll get back.
Careful, because it is a comedy podcast. You're going to need to get back to the
We'll
jokes.
get back
this
to
is
the-
feeling a bit like a lecture. There's been no jokes at all so far.
We'll get back to the comedy in a sec.
Okay.
We're gonna have to put on a matinee show.
Now, why are you laughing? If that wasn't a joke.
Sorry,
You're laughing a lot.
It's excitement.
What's funny about this?
It's excitement.
Okay.
I truly think we're gonna have to do a double header in one day in Gympie.
2,000.
Episode 300 and 301.
Well, that's going to be confusing because which one will be episode 300? Will it be the matinee
It has to be
the
the
late
first show, and we're gonna have to go back in time. We're gonna have to skip for 6 hours. We're gonna have to go ahead. We'll figure it out. But I'm telling you, the demand is so high,
Yeah. That's...
and it doesn't shock me. That's why I'm not joking.
No, I'm not shocked at all.
But I wanted you guys to know. I want the listeners to know the tickets are going to be hard to come by.
Yeah.
Which is a problem we initially didn't think we'd have.
Well, I actually checked our Google form
Yeah.
for people to express their expression of interest, which, by the way, is in the description of this episode as well. If you put your email in, you'll get first grabs at tickets.
Yeah. By the way, this is for episode 300 of our podcast. We forgot to recap that.
Episode 300. Yeah. We tried it. Episode 200. It's not going to work. We'll work out something else.
We're trying to do a show in the regional town of Australia called Gympie.
Yeah. After the first time I went to Gympie, I sold 17 tickets.
Yeah,
so this is big.
It's going to be the best redemption story of all time.
Oh, absolutely. So I checked out...
Ever since Rocky got beaten.
I checked our Google form. 90% of recipients have committed to coming.
Yeah, how many people have signed up to that? Like a couple hundred?
Over 200.
Yeah, and who can even be bothered filling out a Google form?
And that's if 200 people bring 2 friends, that's pretty much full.
Yeah, and that was after putting it in one episode.
Yeah.
Even the episode after where we said we were going to put the Google form in the description, we forgot about that and didn't do it.
Yeah, that Google form was not in the description for about 6 hours after the episode came out, and then people found it manually. So that's a little insight to how keen the people are for GympFest and how disorganized we are.
Yeah, great. So it's also a bit of an insight into how good GympFest will be.
It's going to be
full capacity, disorganized event.
Now, just before we move on, Luke, that whole GympFest bit, were you joking?
Absolutely not. Now
Crazy.
back to the laughs.